So I would say cleaning this air humidifier is not the easiest, but it's not so complicated. Basically there's one screw that holds this rest on the humidifier, but I don't know why they even put that screw there, because it's not really needed. It has this tool to kind of lift the rest up if you want to clean, and then there's here one screw that holds it in place, but I don't know why they put the screw, because removing the rest without the screw would be enough actually, because it don't really tilt or it doesn't fly off or something. So on the side you can see the place where you can put the water in. You can fill in the humidifier while it's working or while it's off, doesn't matter. Here you can see the levels of the water. Steel leg, it's firm. The plastic is not so, let's say, good. It looks a bit cheap, but at the same time it's nice and matte, let's say, not glossy on the outside, so I think it's quite good. It doesn't collect much dirt or something. Here is a add-in what you can use if you want to use aromatic oils that are produced by OSKAR also. So you can just put this thing in, give a few drops of this smell here and it should work, but I heard it's not the best, so I don't use it. Maybe I will try it in the future. The wire itself isn't very long, so I would say about a meter long wire. So the bad thing also that I don't like is you can fill only the thing from the one side, not from the other side, and this wire also, not sure why it's like built in. It should have been like a plug or something, and maybe to have this kind of thing on the other side also. So if you put it next to your bed, you can fill it from the other side and also hide the wire. Because let's say now I put it next to my bed, the wall is there, then I can only fill it from one side. But let's say I have another wall here, then I cannot fill it because nothing's on the other side. So I would see this way, the humidifier, but also having these openings on both sides. So here's the power on button, the ventilator starts. You can turn on the lights and then adjust the speed. So I open up the air humidifier to clean it and just have a look what's inside. So this is dirt during few months that has been collected here. Actually, the ventilator started doing a little bit noise, so I was just wondering also what's causing it. This is one of the reasons I opened it up. Here you can see the buttons. Here's the sensor. Here's the inside. So this probably is the caulk that's collected by the filters. So it's quite tough here and very soft here, so that's what it is. Inside you can see the water cube. It should keep the water clean. On top of the humidifier goes then this rest, so it just fits like this. You can see it tells you no water, so it will let you know once you're out of the water. So this is how it looks without the cover. And I'm trying to figure out what was making this noise. I can see the ventilator wobbles a little bit, so it's not really stable. I'm gonna speed it up and let's see. So here I'm gonna click the faster speed. I don't know guys if you can hear the sound. So I've been using this air humidifier for a couple of weeks, and at first it wasn't so it was really quiet, but recently it started doing this wobbling sound, and I can see that the fan is quite, it has some movement, so it's not stable as it should be. So you can see really well here the buttons. So here are the options. It shows whether filter is good or needs changing. So once this color changes, you need to change the filter. You can adjust the speed of a fan. You can adjust different levels of hydrostate. So the lowest is 40% air humidity, 45 that they recommend, 50, 55, etc. And here you can dim the lights. Here's the sensor. They say it needs cleaning couple of weeks, like remove the dust and stuff, and filter changes every 2 to 3 months. It has 2-year warranty, so we'll see if it really starts to bother me. I will take it to the warranty because I think this noise is not normal. I have read one review where the guy complained also that this ventilator broke like in few weeks, so I think that can be a issue. I always try to ask the shop how long the ventilator works, like without any issues. I mean, it has quite usage. I mean, it goes around and around like very often. So I would say the ventilator is not the highest quality part, and this cost 120 euros, so I would be expecting the ventilator as a main part to be a bit better, but probably has to go to repair again, so we'll see. So overall I would suggest the humidifier. It works fine and it really humidifies your room. Doesn't leave any, let's say, caulk dust on your furniture in the air. Also it helps against dust, so it doesn't fly around in humidified room. Also it's good for your health. So I would suggest to buy this device if you don't get this noise. But I have this noise, I have to take care of it. Hopefully there will not be any problems and they will fix it. But otherwise I would say design is really nice. Everything's as it should be. The water lasts about 24 hours, but I constantly fill it, so I haven't really ran out of it yet. So the small one is good for a small bedroom, let's say, with a closed door, and the big one is for living room or something like that, because it doesn't really work so well in a big room. I had humidity of 21% in my room. Once I put this device in, I managed to get it to 33%, but the room is also like 17 square meters with open doors, so, and ventilation. So this small device is not enough. I usually use it for my bedroom, and there it works fine. Although, as I say, it should be less noisy, I would be happy. This ventilator still makes this weird noise. And if you can see, it shackles a bit. Also I think it gets less stable if the water is not inside. So here you can see it vibrating. I would say it's not good for this device. And water is almost full. Let's say it's 90%, 85% full. So that's weird that it shackles on a small speed. It's not my hand, it's the device vibrating. I'm gonna speed it up, let's see how the vibration changes. You can see it's more stable now. Put it on smaller speed again. Now it starts vibrating again. Weird. Anyway, this device costs like 120 euros or $120, whatever, around that price, and it's really I would say if it would be more silent, it's worth the price, but a bit annoyed about this vibrating. And the noise that the fan started making after 1 week of usage. So if it wouldn't be so noisy and vibrating, I would suggest that device, but otherwise see for yourself. If it's vibrating like that, I wouldn't put it in my bedroom. The other thing, if it has this hydrostat turned on and it reaches a certain humidity, it will turn off, and once it turns off, at first it will go to a full spin, so it will go full and then it will slow down. So every time it turns on, it will go to a full spin, full speed spinning. So that's another thing that wakes me up at night, kind of. What I like about this device then. Easy to fill up, even if it's working or not working. Shows how much water is inside. Beautiful design, simplistic, minimal. The LEDs look cheap, let's say honestly. The plastic, it's okay, but on few edges it looks cheap. The vibrating, I don't like. The fan that started doing noise, I don't like. It used to be silent and it was okay. I like you can dim the lights. That I like. I usually use it like that. I would see more speeds. It has only 2 speeds. But otherwise, if you put your hand over here, it's really good fresh air. Anyway guys, if you liked the video, smash that like button if it was useful. Subscribe, we'll be reviewing more devices in the future.